Hogwarts Legacy for the supposed transphobia of Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling. Matt Walsh humiliates a Democratic legislator over child gender views on places like Metacritic. However, some fans and gamers are boycotting the game in protest of J.K. Rowling because, of course, she has said that men are men and women are women. Some popular game review sites like Kotaku, Polygon, and Eurogamer have not yet reviewed Hogwarts Legacy despite the review embargo lifting on Monday. Others have denounced J.K. Rowling's comments and voiced support for transgender people in their reviews. Jesse Earl, one trans YouTuber and writer, tweeted in December that unlike consuming previously owned Harry Potter books or films, purchasing Hogwarts Legacy while Rowling is, quote, using her ongoing platform to target and also justify her continued targeting of trans people is hateful to trans people. Rowling responded, accusing her of pure think.
Why are you, a deeply religious man, all of a sudden advocating for witchcraft, which is inherently satanic? He's like, witchcraft is fine as long as it's a transphobic person that's advocating for said witchcraft. If it triggers trans people, then I'm on board with it. What's up with this, Ben? Why are you pro-witchcraft, motherfucker? This is some heretical bullshit, dude. What the hell? You're an idiot. Satanism is religious, you twat. Wait, what? You think Ben Shapiro considers Satanism to be a real religion? He doesn't even think Islam is a real religion, dog. You fucking crazy? He can't say shit. His side was boycotting M&Ms. Yeah.
Some streamers on Amazon-owned Twitch platforms, including Will Overguard and Nicotine, have publicly voiced opposition to the game. And the idea here is that we have to make sure that no one engages in a game because the creator of the game does not agree with you on a very radical point of view. All of this, despite the fact, by the way, that apparently there is a transgender character in the game. I'm not kidding you. Apparently, Hogwarts Legacy actually does have a transgender character named Serona Ryan, is according to Forbes. That, by the way, would be the middle managers at Warner Brothers deciding that in order to avoid the flack, they're simply going to give in to the woke left. But Serona...
give in to the woke left. I know it's a religion. Shut up, chatters.
They have it in Hogsmeade Village, an NPC that the player can speak to. Serona doesn't outright say she is a trans woman, but she implies it through her dialogue when she talks about her old classmates and says, took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Now, is that going to buy off the woke left? Of course it's not going to buy off the woke left. Of course not. They're still angry. And one of the people who is, I think, most hilariously involved in this controversy now is Hasan Piker. He used to be associated with the Young Turks, and now he is...
Stop! Get my fucking name out of your goddamn mouth, Ben. Do not go there. No!
A gamer who declares himself a socialist while buying himself mansions. Really good socialist, Hasan Piker. He's doing some good stuff this week, by the way. He actually donated a bunch of money to victims.
He literally did the same thing. It's like socialism means no mansion. The fuck? Dude, anyone who considers themselves a social democrat or a leftist on the internet, if you are repeating what fucking Ben Shapiro is saying as a... Sorry, the Hammer and Sickle Twitter folks that love farming drama so they can get some get like 8 new people to listen to their fucking Substack. Okay? You're doing the same shit he's doing because it is right-wing propaganda to claim that socialism is a fucking poverty cult. Okay? It is about your relations to the means of production. It is not about, oh, this person is rich and I kind of don't like him. So I guess fuck that guy. Anyway, we got to get Ben off LSF for real, man. It's been his bread and butter for the past 10 days. I know. He's like literally watching LSF like fucking Dick Serto. He's using LSF talking points.
Of the Turkish earthquake. And then he also did some stupid stuff, which is sort of what he normally does. He announced that he is not going to play Hogwarts Legacy. And the reason he's not going to play Hogwarts Legacy is not because he is in principled fashion.
Fucking god damn it, dude.
And angry that J.K. Rowling is such a transphobe. He's not going to do it because he says he's a coward. Which, okay, I mean, points for honesty.
This is how I literally got fucking ass blasted by everyone involved in this argument. Me saying, I don't want to fucking play this game because it's not worth the headache, even though originally I wanted to do a fundraiser around it because I understand the space and I understand how popular this game was going to be. So I knew that it was inevitable that the boycott efforts were not going to work. Means that I have a difference in opinion, okay, with some of the louder trans voices in the space who wanted to boycott it, okay? That is a difference in opinion. Now, of course, what was going to happen inevitably happened. People focused their attention on me and got mad at me because I was speaking as a cis ally over trans voices, which doesn't matter. Yes, I was. I was speaking over trans people as a cis ally, not as a cis ally, but as someone who understands the space better than you. That's it. That's it. Okay? That's it. That's just the truth. I understand the streaming space better than you do. Most of the people that are chirping on Twitter don't understand it, and that's fine because you have better shit to do. You don't understand the streaming space. You don't understand the gaming space as well, and that's fine. That's why a lot of people made valuable criticism that fell on deaf ears, like, why don't you play a different game and raise money? That's not about fucking, playing any game. The point was to take the narrative and shift it into a direction that was positive because it was inevitable that it was going to be successful. But it doesn't matter. We have a difference in agreement on how to protest in that regard, okay? And everyone got very upset, and that's okay. That's not going to change my convictions. It's not going to change my mentality. I'm not going to be like a why I left the left type motherfucker, okay? Because I have a backbone. And anyone that says that this is a grift is hilarious, especially if you're trans and you're like, this guy's doing like allyship points for a grift. Are you stupid? Do you not know how much more successful it is to just be transphobic? Matt Walsh exists. Ben Shapiro exists. These are multi-million-dollar platforms that almost entirely disseminate anti-trans propaganda. Please, for the love of God, if you're a trans person, you know this better than anyone else. Check yourself before you fucking tweet dumb shit like that. And it's fine. I understand why you're mad because everyone is against you. I understand why you're mad because legislation is against you. But trust me, there is no clout to be had by defending trans people, just like there's no clout to be had by defending marginalized communities. There's no clout to be had by being a fucking socialist. Your life is bullshit when you do this. It's awful. Hence why I don't do it for the clout. I do it because I believe in it, okay? Jesus Christ. We're not that far removed from Steven motherfucking Crowder getting a $50 million deal and casting it aside, and everybody forgot about it. They're like, you're doing it for the clout. Yeah, dude, it's so clouded. It's so sick. I love having internal arguments, intra-community arguments on a daily basis over minor disagreements, dude. It is the best. I love looking like a fucking fool to the right wing as one of the most prominent voices on the fucking left every goddamn day as they laugh at us and go, lol, look at how fucking stupid you are. You made your bed. Now you have to sleep in it. This is what happens when you cultivate a woke audience. That's literally what everyone fucking says all the goddamn time. No one does this shit because it's really exciting and is a good way to make money. There are infinitely better ways to make money. I saw some ex-fans saying that you were inciting hatred against trans people. Yeah, I know. Because people are fucking unhinged and emotions go high. Emotions are, emotions inflame people and make them say things that they might not even fucking believe 3 seconds after they press send tweet. Okay?
Here, Hasan.
Only reason why I'm not playing this game, and I know a bunch of other people are not playing this game, is because we know that it's not worth it to get bullied endlessly and called transphobic endlessly when we have massive queer communities and audiences. That's it. Everybody knows how much leftist motherfuckers love to chirp on the internet. They got no power. All they do is chirp. Yeah, it comes from a place of powerlessness, which I'm right on. I stand by that. Okay? Straight up chirp. And that's precisely why so many fucking people that would otherwise like play it, maybe even raise money for, charities or whatever. They're not doing it.
Okay, it's kind of an amazing thing to go on your own show and then just admit that you're a coward and that you won't say the thing.
So, like, this is so stupid. This is me having a conversation with my audience about how leftists should conduct themselves. This is not something that you should turn into fucking agitated propaganda by saying you're a fucking coward. It's like, if anything, it's the opposite of being a coward. Right-wingers, if they had any fucking comprehension, would look to this and go, you know what? He's actually cleaning house, quote unquote, by staying true to his opinions and literally fucking mentioning that the reason why I'm not doing this, even though I had a good strategy, in my opinion, and I still stand by that, to protest or to turn the fucking, turn the conversation towards J.K. Rowling being transphobic in a positive manner to a broader audience as a media personality who understands the space better than you. I'm sorry, that's just the fucking truth, guys. Holy shit. Okay? And standing true to my opinion and openly stating it and openly using this as an opportunity to be like, this was wrong. Let's not do this again next time. Okay? Let's not do this again next time. Ben turns around and fucking says he's a coward. If I'm cowardly, I would just say, oh my God, I'm such a good ally. I'm such a good ally. That's why I'm not playing the fucking game, because I literally believe that like consumer side decentralized boycotts are totally valid and totally effective. And I care about your point of view and I care about your opinions. That's not the case. I've built a community that is trans positive, that also is a safe space for trans people, not to this degree that you expect from your fucking furry Discord group, of course, because there's still an educational component here. But on top of that, I think that this is an adequate way to fucking market and to bring more awareness. I don't need to play this game. I don't play video games in general, okay? I do cultural commentary over certain video games, this game being one of them, of course. But that is precisely why I wanted to do what I was doing, okay? If I was a coward, I would have just said, you guys are so right. I have no convictions. I have no opinions on consumer boycotting. I have no opinion on like decentralized activism of this magnitude, of this sort, that was demonstrably going to fail, but I, still think that it's okay. That's not what I did. I openly stated what I was angry about, and I got fucked for it. And people screamed about how transphobic I was. And I understand why people got mad and upset, okay? I get it. I totally understand it. I'm not even mad at all the trans people that were upset at me saying I'm transphobic, fake allyship, whatever. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter to me, okay? My goal is not to have a larger trans audience. My goal is to have a large audience of fucking normies who are not transphobic, okay? That inevitably leads to one of the largest trans audiences on the fucking internet. 13% of this goddamn community is fucking trans, okay? Because this is a space for entertainment and education. And my overarching goal always is to get normies to not be transphobic. If you're a trans person, you're already not transphobic. You've already gone through that 4chan groiper phase and you're no longer transphobic. You recognize that you're trans, okay? So it's not for you. I agree with you. Pretty sure the trans people don't want to be patronized. I mean, some do. Because it's not a monolith. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Ultimately, if you know anything about trans communities online, you know the one fundamental rule is that like no two trans people can agree on the same thing ever. And if you disagree on anything, even in a minor capacity, it's all out warfare, okay? Other than the fact that Matt Walsh is a piece of shit and, does not deserve a platform, nor I'm not going to say anything else. Okay. And other things like that. But like, that's the point. And it's stupid. It's like, really, really fucking, it's really, really silly to like constantly reinforce the narrative. But it does make me very upset when fucking Ben Shapiro uses as an opportunity to cut propaganda to be like, look, this fucking woke idiot made his own bed and now he has to sleep in it. It's like, yeah, bitch, I know. That's why I'm not a fucking grifter, okay? Yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying all the fucking time. Yeah, it's the truth. It is very annoying. And yes, I wouldn't have to deal with any of this shit if I was a right-wing commentator, okay? But I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I was a right-wing commentator. That's the difference.